Do you ever wonder why Boba Fett has a dent in his helmet and it's right about here on his helmet? He got shot in the head. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, the story behind that is Boba Fett actually gets shot in the head by none other than the infamous bounty hunter Cad Bane. I know. Cad Bane, Boba Fett, they go toe to toe. Who would have thought? Kind of makes sense because, you know, bounty hunters, they kind of know about each other, especially big ones like Cad Bane. So in the time of the Clone Wars, Cad Bane is like the strongest bounty hunter, one of the most well-known. He goes toe-to-toe with Obi-Wan, toe-to-toe with like Quinlan Vos. He goes toe-to-toe with so many Jedi, Ahsoka, Anakin. Oh my god, it's crazy. Because in Star Wars, like the bounty hunter, when you say the word bounty hunter, you think of Boba Fett. And he's like the bounty hunter. And he does become the most well-known, most respected, most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. And how does he get that? Well, it actually all has to do with that little dent in his helmet. The way he got that was going toe-to-toe with the other most feared bounty hunter, which is Cad Bane. So, basically, there's a deleted arc in Clone Wars Season 7 that they decided not to do. They scrapped it. They started animating it. They had the voices for it, but then they scrapped it. So they got young Boba, and they got Cad Bane. And they got young Boba with his full armor. He's donned his father's armor. He's painted it green, and he's come in to make a name for himself. And the way he does that is he faces down the biggest and the most feared bounty hunter, Cad Bane. And they have all the other bounty hunters around them in this deleted scene. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see it. But they have all these other bounty hunters around them, and it's Cad Bane and Boba Fett in the middle. And what they do is they have a Mexican standoff. They're standing there and they're like, Cad Bane, he's known to have one of the most fastest and accurate quick draws in the entire galaxy. And Boba Fett is known for that later, but he wasn't known for it at this point because he's just a kid. Go watch Clone Wars. You can see what he's like as a kid. Boba Fett is all throughout the Clone Wars, and so is Cad Bane. And you can see how fearful you should be of Cad Bane compared to Boba at that time. And this is Boba's way of making a name for himself, a way for getting out there and being known as the most feared bounty hunter, because he goes toe-to-toe with Cad Bane, and they shoot each other in the head. And that's how Boba Fett gets a mark right here. He gets shot right in the head. But Cad Bane, if you've seen Bad Batch, if you've seen Book of Boba Fett, you can actually see that Cad Bane has a mark. He has a metal plate on his head where he also got shot in the head. That's just crazy. They both got shot in the head. They both had the same quick draw. And I'm assuming Boba Fett's went on to get way faster. Cad Bane may have slowed down. You actually see, and this actually adds a lot. I'm so annoyed that they scrapped it, but because it adds a lot to the Book of Boba Fett TV show where Cad Bane comes in and he goes toe-to-toe with Boba Fett. And like the show leaves it, it's like, oh, you're just supposed to assume that these two bounty hunters have met, which makes sense in the world of Star Wars, but we actually don't see it. And it's really nice that if you go watch this deleted scene, you can actually see it. You can see the beef and how it starts and how it builds all the way up to the events of the Book of Boba Fett. Anyway, kind of crazy. Go check it out, guys, because it is amazing. Yeah, Boba Fett's pretty cool. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.